have 11 full-time employees counting ourselves, 12,000 square foot. We have a wide range of specialties, and we're really proud of our crew and what we can accomplish.
So where did my passion come from? It started from necessity. As kids, when we had cars, we really couldn't afford anybody to work on them. So it really kind of was one of those things that we had an uncle who really kind of inspired us with cars, but they were new to him. Corvettes, 57 Chevys, when we were little kids on the farm, they were new to him. But by the time we got old enough to drive, they weren't affordable to us. So the reason we stay with classic cars mainly is because it's what we know.
Hey, language. Is it a Black Widow? It's rather close. Yeah, we need to have that nose stop sprayed in the back.
Isn't that like the deadliest spider? Like one of them, right?
A girl from high school had a 4-year scholarship to Tech to run track. She got bit by a brown recluse before her prom.
Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. Most shop at Lowe's.com, quantity limited 20.
We love to work on everything. I love taking an old car and making it perform like a new car, or even better, so that the customer, or if it's our own project, you know, they put a smile on their face when they drive it for the first time.
My passion came from my dad. He's always been involved in the car scene, whether building his own, working on somebody else's, working on jet boats, stuff like that. So that's kind of how I fell into it. My favorite part about working in the shop is hands-on. I'm a hands-on person. I love messing with metal. You know, I like to, you know, just do stuff with my hands. You know, I get to create things that most people can't.
Technically, I started as a summer intern, but now I'm just a part-time, whatever they want me to do, I guess. I do a lot of things. At my school, they offered like an auto tech class that I could take at SBC and get like dual credit for it. And I tried that, and I really liked like the physical labor of it. I didn't want to sit behind a desk all day, so.
She's very interesting in that I don't think she's like a real car nut yet, but I promised her the first chance we get to take a car out and do a burnout and do a donut in it, I said, you will be hooked.
Well, being the only girl here, it's kind of hard because people like to see you differently than themselves. Like, I have a hard time showing people the things I can do because they don't like to sometimes give me the chance because they think I won't be able to, like, get up to their expectations or whatever. It can be pretty hard, but the more I just keep working, the more I show them what I can do and how I'm not really that different from them. I started taking classes at SBC when I was probably 16, and in 2 weeks I'll be 18, so I've been working on cars for about 2 years now.
At 1103 University Avenue and 7006 University Avenue. For anything smoke and vape, visit the 8.
My least favorite car would probably be this one right behind us. This is a 1932 coupe. It is so small in there, you can't barely sit up without your head touching the roof. So if I had to tape and mask all of that multiple times, it's a lot of work. We're getting that yellow car, ready to go to the Cars and Coffee show next month.
Hi, I'm Aaron Garrett with Coffee and Cars. We started this about 10 years ago, so just kind of come hanging out every weekend, first Saturday of every month. And yeah, just been a huge car guy since I was a kid. and just like to turn my passion into a place to come hang out with other guys.
I've liked cars all my life. Grew up overseas, came to the United States, and my grandparents had a house next door to a wrecking yard. And I'd go out there in the wrecking yard and I'd just play in all these old wrecked cars. So I just kind of started liking cars at that point, I guess.
I come to Cars and Coffee because I think Lubbock has a great car community, and it's really hard to match. I'm originally from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I honestly like the car community here better. Everybody's way nicer, more friendlier, approachable, and honestly, I think they have better cars here in Lubbock. You could go up to anybody at the show right now and be like, hey, can I get inside your car? And they'll let you sit in it, or they'll take you for a ride in it. And being from Dallas, that doesn't happen. And I was born in Los Angeles, and you would get killed that way. So Lubbock's really friendly in that aspect, and I really like that. You don't have to just look at the car. You can actually experience the car here.
My passion with this car came about 10 years ago. Hadn't run in 18 years. So me and a buddy of mine went down there and picked it up. Turns out this car has been in our family 54 years. So it's part of the family. It's nostalgic for me. It gives me something to do, keeps me out of trouble. And it's just a lot of fun. Get together with a bunch of these guys that like cars and stuff. And we can reminisce, enjoy the good old days, good old cars. Just had a lot of fun with it. I brought my grandson today. I've got 8 grandkids, and he's my youngest. And he came for the free donuts, but also he gets to come see all these neat cars. He's one of my true car guys in my family that I think he's going to be a car guy when he gets bigger.
I think for me, it's just because it's been a part of like my history that I grew up with. I don't know how people just don't love it. The car, it's just, I don't know what I'd do without it. It's just such ingrained in my life.